Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here in the Psychic Flow. So great to be back. Had a little technical difficulty last week, and I'm so glad things seem to be working. It took me about 10 hours to figure out what was wrong with this laptop, but so far so good. So keep your fingers crossed that we're good. It's been good all day. It's been good all week. So there you go. If you're on YouTube, you can contribute to the show if you'd like to. And you can do that by super sticker. We'll be taking those people who have donated a super sticker first. And then we will get to everyone else. And if you're on Rumble, if you could give us a plus. On Rumble, you can donate per Venmo, Carolan-Carey, Carolan-Carey. Oh, thank you, Jill. You can also, if you would like, you're not obligated to donate to the show, but all the show hosts appreciate a tip. That's great. It goes towards our production costs. If you would like to make a comment, and if you're sitting in line here waiting for a reading, it would be great if you could hit the like button if you're on YouTube and share the show with your friends. Let's get them hooked on all the Goldylocks shows as well. We have a very good audience in the UK and India, of all places. And I was very happy to hear that. I'm sure that's not the only overseas place, but those are the two that stuck out to me on the analytics that we get every month from our wonderful producer, Tiffany White Sage Woman. And what else did I want to say? Oh, we're on several audio platforms as well. Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all of those. So if you are driving or busy cooking dinner or something, you can still listen to the show without watching. I will read out any comments that I get and validation that I get. And what else? We're also on BitChute, Rumble, YouTube. And I'm sure there's a million more. We also have a store. I keep forgetting to mention that we have a store for Goldylocks Productions. And maybe Tiffany would like to put that link up so that you can visit if you'd like to be. We are a tribe here. So if you'd like to purchase something. Tiffany also has a beautiful line of jewelry. Now I just forgot the name of it after I watched the show the other night. So maybe you want to put that out. Here's the official Goldylocks Productions shop. Spreadshirt.com/Goldylocks Productions. Goldylocks is with a Y. So if you'd like to check that out, that would be great. Now, interesting. So you have me tonight. We're doing spirit messages because I got cut off last week. So if I missed you and you're desperate, I'm going to get to everybody as soon as I can. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Let me just say hello, everybody. Happy birthday, Julie. Julie is here joining us tonight. Julie Peller. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Ruth Saltman of the Transformational Soul was on last night. Good to see you, Ruth. And we have Jill Sheen, of course. My website is carolancarey.com. We have the lovely Laura Romero here joining us. Gigi is joining us. Who else do we have? Carol, thank you for joining us. Kavita, hi, how are you, hon? And, Laura Romero. Okay, so I got my super sticker people going on. Okay, so we got Jill Sheen. Well, let me just throw something out there that I've been meaning to sit down and do some more predictions. I was having trouble loading the videos that I did. Maybe that was part of my computer problem. I'll have to look. But interesting, I wasn't quite ready to do predictions. I was thinking about it, through the crystal ball and a little scrying there. But the interesting thing that I saw, now maybe this will give us hope. Maybe it won't. I think it'll give you hope. I was looking at Russia, the map of Russia, and I could see it divided into like states, like the United States. So I don't know if that would be like states of Russia or countries within Russia. But if that's the case, I have a feeling that they're going to, now I don't know when this would happen. This could be a couple of years out even. But I feel that people are fighting for their democracy and for independence. So I thought that was something worthwhile saying tonight. So I will get some more predictions loaded. I had a really lengthy one, but I couldn't get it loaded to the website. So check out my website, carolancarey.com. And oops, I hope I don't sneeze. Okay. Jill, let me see what we got for you, Tom. You know, Jill, I get the impression that your father's here in spirit. I was trying to ask for somebody a little bit different. I know you had a fairly close relationship. He says, I worked a lot. He says to me, I worked a lot. I understand that. So I am sympathetic to his cause there. He said, I'm sorry, I worked a lot. But I think his feeling was to provide. I don't think he realized it was his presence that people, you know, his kids maybe were clamoring for. But I think he felt his job was really to provide. But I do think there were some touching times and memories that you shared growing up, Jill. You know, he felt like it was like catch as catch can is kind of what I'm getting with him. He would have liked to have spent more time with his kids. And he said, but at the time I thought being a supporter, a family supporter, not that your mother didn't contribute, she most certainly did, but he felt that that was his job and his role. So I get him, I get very close to him, and I feel a fondness. Something that you shared, Jill. I think you're the only daughter, if I'm correct. My princess. And he puts his hand over your hand, and I think he would do that. I don't think he was afraid. I don't feel he was demonstrative, but I don't think he was afraid or inhibited where he wouldn't give you a hug or put, you know, a hand on your shoulder or something like that. And I feel he's taking me back to a time, it might have been graduation from high school or Sweet 16 or something. I feel there's gold. I feel like a necklace or something. I feel like he gave you something like that he's talking about. But I want to let you know that he is here and he's saying, and also I feel as if, is Roy's mother passed? Because he's mentioning something about his family is surrounding Roy at this time. We know Roy hasn't been feeling well. We wish him a speedy recovery. And I just want to let Roy know that his family is around him, his spirit family, and that your father, Jill, makes mention of that. And he said, there's all love and support here on this side for you both. And he says, and when this is, and there's rehab, I feel like there's some rehab for Roy, which also constitutes a little exercise, but also a lot of relaxation, which might be a little tough on him. But I do feel talking about a trip, and showing him pictures of a trip that you'd like to make out to your husband, Roy, from all of us here at Goldylocks Productions. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your super sticker. Okay. The next one is Julie. Whoops. I flipped my page here, and I shouldn't have done that. Julie's birthday is today. Julie Pellier. Am I saying that right, or Peller? Happy birthday, Julie. So nice to have you with us tonight. I feel very fatherly. I feel fatherly experience here, I want to say. I feel like I want to say the word embrace. So is your dad in spirit, Jolie? I would like to know if your dad is in spirit, because I have a gentleman here who's talking about giving you an embrace, giving you a hug. Let me see if there's anything on here from her or from Jill. Jill says, I look beautiful tonight. Oh, aren't you nice? Thank you so much. Let me know, Julie, if you've got a dad over there in spirit. And Jill says, her father did work a lot. You were right. I am the only daughter. And oh my gosh, on my 18th birthday, he gave me a gold butterfly necklace I still have. And you were so on about Roy. Thank you so much for sharing that validation. Hi, Tamara. Nice to see you. Thank you, Jill, for doing that. And incidentally, if you would like to make a testimony about the show, if you got a message that struck you or is meaningful to you, I hope that the messages that I deliver are life-changing, give you some hope, help you, give you support. That's the purpose of this. If you would like to send a testimony, either video or an email, my email address is psychicflowradio@gmail.com. So I would love that if you would like to contribute to the show that way. You don't have to do a monetary, but if you got something out of a message for any of our show hosts, you can email either Goldylocks Productions or for myself, it's psychicflowradio@gmail.com. Okay. Julie, I have a fatherly figure, Julie. I'm going to say it again. I have a fatherly figure and I feel the word is embrace. I want to embrace you. So I believe that is for your birthday. Let me know if you have a dad over there. Let me see if dad is alive. Okay, so it has to be, then it would have to be a granddad. Would it be dad's dad? Is dad's dad in spirit? Because I have an older gentleman here who I'm calling like a dad figure, who you say dad is still here. So it's not dad. It must be granddad. And I want to give you a hug for your birthday. I also feel very trout or pike or fish or something about that. So I have somebody who feels like outdoorsy kind of type feeling here. And I have someone making you, this would remind me of a grandmother. I feel like I have a grandmother in spirit baking. So she's baking you something in particular for your birthday that you like. Now, most people would like a birthday cake, but this feels like I get two things going on here. I feel like I have some kind of pie, perhaps, that you enjoyed in your younger days, or I also have something, looks lemony. I feel lemony, like a lemon icing, a lemony. I was going to say pineapple upside down, but this is more lemony cake, pound cake, something like that. So if there's something like that, please let me know. The wish is for you to have many, many more birthdays. I feel also I'm being told between these grandparents here that it's like you're on a little treasure hunt, Julie. It's like you're on a treasure hunt, that you're looking for something particular that is either you feel is going to make a change in your life, that if you just pick up the right thing, the right book, the right audio, the right, if you just go to the right conference or you just take the right course, it's going to change your life. And they're saying to you, everything is within. Everything you need to change your life is within. So Julie says, anything from mom. But nice gift here. I'm being shown a nice gift here, a nice gift box. Did you ever get a kitten, Julie? Did you have a kitten? I have a gift box from mom for your birthday, and I feel like, I don't know if you got a kitten for your birthday or something. There's something about a kitten here. And I feel like there was a shopping expedition. Maybe there was a shopping thing. And I do see a birthday cake on the table, and I see you going like this and taking the icing right off the cake. And a lot of happy memories here, a lot of photos. I'm looking back at photos through the years of you as you got taller and taller. And I don't know if you had measuring marks on a doorway, like how tall you were each birthday, but I feel like each birthday was a significant milestone. They're saying stop looking with outside of yourself for what you need. Everything you have and everything that you need is within. So I want to leave you with that message, Julie. Have a wonderful birthday. I'm just going to take a little hit of honey here. I don't know why I'm choking today. I'm choking every day. I'm doing a lot of work outside, and the pollen out here it's like green snow, you know? Let me see if I can get some of this. There we go. Okay. So, Julie, stop looking outside. You have everything within. I feel a little trip, too. I feel like I'm going to do a special little trip maybe a conference. So let me know if you can take any of that. Your mother says to you, there's a picture of the two of you. There's a picture of the two of you on your birthday. And I feel like she's behind you. I feel like she's sitting behind you or standing behind you with her hands on your shoulders. Do you know what that, have you seen that picture? Okay. Happy birthday, Julie. Ruth. Ruth. Trying to get me in trouble, Ruth. Last night on your show. Great show, by the way. Transformational Soul, Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. Ruth Saltman. Oh, Ruthie. I don't want to give you the same message over and over again. Ruth, I have a gentleman in spirit. I have the word uncle here. Would you have an uncle? And Julie says, I am realizing the answers are within. Good. Let's see. Ruthie. Hi, Kim. I get the word uncle here. So would you have an uncle in spirit, Ruth? Yes. Would you have an uncle in spirit? Good birthday. Let's see what she says here. I don't see anything yet. No. Many uncles. Okay. This goes back that the uncle that I have in spirit here is quite, I feel like a lean man, a tall, thin, leanish man. And my feeling with him is he's sort of like, it kind of reminds me of taller than Fred Astaire, but sort of like that, like a lean, muscular build, like lean. And I feel like he's dancing, and it's he's saying to you, he's singing that song, button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. So cute. Ruthie wears her heart on her sleeve. He says, you wear your heart on your sleeve. And he said, now you're being very cautious. You're being very cautious, and you've got bubble wrap around it. As much as you talk about feelings and your practical spirituality, which I just love, your approach to things. I learned a lot. I'm watching your show. He's saying you've got your heart bubble wrapped and it's time to come out. So good for you. And I keep seeing this cowboy kind of feeling. So I'm going to share that with you. He also, this one particular, and I feel like there's two that are very close, two uncles, maybe that are brothers that are very close. So maybe they were the younger two or the middle, a middle and the younger, but I have two that are closer. One is taller and one is a little shorter. They're pointing at each other. It's almost like you do a Laurel and Hardy kind of routine. I feel as though one is saying he thinks the other one thinks that reminds me of Fred Astaire, thinks he's Dapper Dan, the one says. So they just want to let you know that they're here for you. And they're saying, I don't know how much you share about your own. Well, you do share quite a bit about your own personal experience, but they're saying it's okay to share the times that we failed. It's more important to share the times that we failed and got back up again than it is for all the times that we didn't fall. Something to that effect. I'm kind of mushing that up. It was said much more eloquently than the way I'm translating it, but this is the impression that I'm getting. Like, in other words, it's okay to share those times when we think we failed at something. But there's always a lesson in that. And the next time we do something, we're stronger and more connected. Good evening, Robin. Wonderful to see you. So Ruth, anyway, so I have these two happy-go-lucky kind of uncles here. And I'm talking about fish. For some reason, I want to talk about fish. I don't know why. I don't know if it's fishing, fish on Fridays, something about cooking fish. So let me know if you can take that one pen down. Let me know if you can take that, Ruth. I just want to say, hi, Angie. I just want to say, Ruth, there's a special day coming up for you. So is this a birthday or something as well? April showers bring May flowers. So I think you're going to get a little rain where you are. That's probably needed. And also flowers coming your way. So I feel like someone is going to be giving you flowers on the earth plane for your birthday. Something with flowers. Okay. Let me know if you can take that, Ruth. Hi, Laura. Laura, I'm sorry I missed you last week. How you doing, hon? My computer crashed right before I got to you guys. So I think I know who you would like to speak to. Let's see if we can get Mom here. Oh, she says, I'm feeling so much better. She says, I'm feeling so much better, Laura. And she's wearing, I got a dress like this, and I used to wear it all the time because I thought it made me look hot. It was white with red stripes, horizontal. And I wore a red belt cinched at the waist. Yeah, this was an updated version. This was a kind of a jersey material. Back in your mother's day, it would have been, I think what she has is white with red polka dots. And she's wearing a belt like that. And she's cinching her waist in. She's like, I just feel terrific, she says. So I just want to let you know. And she likes music very much. So I hope that is true, Laura. I hope that she enjoyed music. And I think she liked to dance in her younger days. So, and she said, I had a boyfriend. She's talking about, I had a boyfriend. Isn't that funny? She's like, I had a boyfriend. So I guess she's talking before her dad or something. She's talking about, I had a boyfriend back then. So, And she loved music. Laura says her mom loved music. Hi, Angie. That's great. She is doing really well. She says, thank you for everything. She's talking about a teddy bear. So I don't know if somebody gave her a teddy bear or she referred to someone as a teddy bear. There's a teddy bear here. And she has she wants to thank you for everything that you did for her. And I feel like there was a special comfortable blanket as well that you brought in for her, that everything to make her comfortable. And she said, so Ruth says, oh, bear. Ruth says, thanks for the message, Carolan. I have to think on this for a bit. Okay. Okay. Laura said, I brought a beer that she liked to hospice. So good for you. But maybe it's my brother's dog named Bear. Oh, is that what she's saying? She showed me a teddy bear. She's very happy to be with your brothers and your dad, too. And I feel very sisterly. I feel like I either have a very close friend or a sister, if I am your mother, on the other side that she is chatting with. I feel like someone was waiting for her. Of course, the boys were. She said, I got a very nice welcome from the boys, she says. So I think she means her sons. So that's cute. Oh, okay. Yes, I bought the teddy bear and put it next to her at the hospice. Okay. So that's what she's talking about. She says, thank you so much. So that was that. They're having a wonderful time over there. And they're like trying to keep track of you. And they know that you're busy. I know you're busy. You were talking about channeling a book, and good for you. And Laura says she has sisters there, so that's good. Your mother has sisters on the other side. Great. Oh, I never turned down my volume. Super Tiffany and I were talking so much. There we go. That I never turned my volume down. What was I saying? I know that you're channeling a book, and I know that takes a lot of energy. And I just want to say to you, your mother wants to say she's seen the angels in person. So that's why your book is coming up. I think that you're tapping into the angelic realm, and your mother is saying they really are as exquisite and as beautiful as your cards. She's talking about your cards that you use. You have so many decks of cards that you use for readings. So she says they are just as lovely in the spirit world as they are on your card. So Laura, you have a lot of help on the other side getting you through this project, and you're going to do remarkably well. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. We got Julie. Let me finish my super sticker people. Gigi. Did I skip over you, Gigi? Yes, I did. I'm so sorry. Gigi. Gigi. A lot of music coming your way. Your uncle, your Fonzie type uncle comes in and he says, rockabilly. Isn't that cute? So I feel like maybe that genre is appealing, rockabilly. So maybe this gentleman that I had seen, the dark-haired gentleman, might be a rockabilly kind of guy. I like it. You know what I mean by that genre, more than just country western, but rockabilly. So he's laughing about that and he loves it. And he said, I'm still saying the same scene in front of me. You and this gentleman, he has a guitar and you are like reading from either the book or you're taking notes, and you're both sitting in the studio. It's a studio. And he says you'll be writing and writing away. And I know your surgery will be coming up soon. And he says to you, stay calm. Everything's going to work out. And we had a conversation about this, private conversation. I know that things are going to work out for you. Now, when I had seen that move, I'm not sure what that move is about. Now, it could be closer to the village of town. It could be within the town. It could be, but I do see you, I do see that coffee place or a cafe or a bookstore and a cafe. I used to have one in New Jersey till I lost my shirt on it. It was my first business and I went all out and I lost it. I lost it. But I would not do that again personally. But I feel that is an atmosphere that you're either visiting, signing books, or talking to people, or maybe you hang out. But I like the feeling. And I get the word neighbors. I get they would be your neighbors. So maybe there's a move closer to town. I don't know. But rockabilly comes through. I love that. And I see this gorgeous girl. And I remember one time we were trying to figure it out who the singer is, and I don't know her. And it's not Billie Eilish or English, whatever her name is. It was not her. I'm sure she's very talented. I understand she's a very talented gal. But this gal looks a little bit more Amy Winehouse to me. More of a rougher kind. Well, I guess Billie Eilish is kind of a rough looking character. Probably a very sweet person. But like this gal, I feel like this gal has a voice. Really good voice. And she may be singing your song. So there may be introductions coming along. I also feel I keep getting Tennessee, so this is definitely going to happen. And as we had mentioned before, you're going to work with a publisher. Romance guy, I'm still seeing the same romance guy. And I love that. What does your grandmother have to say? I feel as far as the family, she's talking about the family, and she's saying, let them sort themselves out. I feel like there may be an interest or something's going to happen, a wedding or funeral, something. And, it'll be kind of like, do I go to this? Do I not go to this? But the feeling that I'm getting from your grandmother in spirit is, let them sort themselves out. Don't worry about it. Just take care of yourself. So I want to let you know, and I'm seeing swimming. I'm seeing swimming laps. She says, I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to be with you. So please don't worry about what is coming up. Okay. All right, Gigi. Whoops, we got Angie now. Okay. Tamara. Kavita. Okay. Got Laura. Okay, Kavita is next. And then Tamara. Kavita. Oh my goodness, Kavita. Kavita. You're welcome, Gigi. Kavita, I see music being played. I say piano. Someone playing piano here. So could this be at the restaurant? Could this be a gathering? I want to use the word soiree. I feel like you're going to be invited to some like art soiree kind of thing. And there's like piano bar kind of thing going on. And I have some women in spirit talking about cutting your hair off. So I don't know if you've done that yet or you're getting ready, but I feel like a bob of some sort of feeling, shorter, like longer than mine, but shorter than what you have now currently, like more shaped. And I'm being shown some necklaces here. So that are meaningful, like maybe meaningful in your culture, that means something. There's more than one here. And you would wear them for maybe protection or prosperity. Let me know if that rings a bell with you. I feel like there's something that you would wear. And I'm also being told this is kind of cute in a way, and it's meant with love from the other side. She says, you're kind of running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to find the perfect solution to a couple of health issues that you're dealing with. And of course, I'm being shown Jesus. So there you go. Jesus is only one way, that way. Also, I feel like a big thing of like rice, and it's sort of like, it looks like saffron rice or yellow rice. Some kind of rice. That's all I'm seeing is this oval tray, and it has rice. So I think they maybe are talking about your upcoming project, the project that you're working on, your cookbook and your artwork. Such a novel idea, making your own niche, I say this to Gigi as well. When you don't fit in a genre or you don't fit in a slot, you make your own. And that's always the best way. So I really like that. I think that's great. I think it's going to be very successful because it's going to go. Oh, my grandmother had a gold ohm necklace. Okay. And she says she hasn't cut her hair shorter. Well, you're going to. It's going to get chopped off. That's my feeling. And it brings about a little sassiness that you have sort of put on the back shelf there. A little bit more flirty, girlish kind of feeling, a spring in your step. So let's hope that your healing goes well and that the love for your project is going to shine and people are going to be, and I feel also book signing with you. I feel that you're going to be invited to display your artwork and your cookbook and talk about these things. And I think that would be kind of great. That would be really great. Okay, Kavita, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I have Tamara, what I get for you from the spirit world, that I have an older woman here and I feel very motherly. So I feel like I'm grandmotherly. Would that make sense to you? And I'm getting the scripture or the old hymn. I was lost, but now I'm found. So they're talking about you, Tamara. They're saying you were lost, but now you are found. And nothing can stop you. Okay. And I feel like I was recently using something I'm being shown, what would you call that? A muffin pan, or, I don't know if somebody made cornbread in these things or something like that. I don't know if you remember that or you've touched that recently, but this is significant. Must be with, I'm thinking, a grandmother. So this goes back a bit, that she used this muffin pan. I have some beautiful lilies here. I have this, what is the name of that lily? Is that the peace lily? Yeah, peace lily. You see those frequently now at this time of the year. No, not peace lily, canna lily. Canna lily. You see them at weddings. That's what it is. Okay. Is that odd shape. So I have these here. I wonder why that is. I usually see them at Easter time, and it's a green plant, and it will sprout one of these white flowers with the, what do you call that, a sternum? Not this kind of sternum. Flower, I forget what that's called. Anyway, I thought it was sternum. Something like that. I don't know why she's showing me that, but this is what she's presenting to you. So my feeling, I kind of get the impression she's trying to offer you peace. She's trying to say to you, find some peace within. I feel like you either dodged a bullet, you went under the bridge, you've left things behind, you're on a new road. This kind of feeling is what I'm getting. And she said, keep going and don't look back. Keep going and don't look back. Tamara says, I have many of my grandmother's kitchen items. A peace lily. Okay, good. Recently found. Good. I'm glad. So, and also Kavita is saying, I'm going to have an art show in my hair salon when the weather gets warmer. So thanks for the reading. Okay, you're gonna get a haircut that day too, or maybe before. Okay, Tamara, peace lily. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if it's a peace lily or canna lily, but if you say peace lily, I'll go with that. And it's almost like psychometry, I would say. When you pick up an item of your grandmother's, it takes you back. You're immediately seeing pictures, Tamara. So this is an ability. Psychometry is an ability, psychic ability. Psychometry is actually a science. It's the soul measure of an item, measuring the soul of an item or the vibration. Soul measure. Psychometry, soul measure. Okay. So when you pick up an item, you're getting images. I'd like to see you try that with items that don't belong to you and see if you get images from other people. That might be quite interesting because I know you're no stranger to this kind of work. So either you do it yourself or you're very familiar with it. And I also I feel like I just wrote a song, if I am you, or a poem. And I'm thinking about printing it or calligraphy or having it printed to hang. Or you have something like Desiderata or something like that. Some poem here. Or prayer. Let me know if that applies to you. I can see this and I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like I want to put it on the wall. Many blessings to you and your this lady in spirit, your grandmother in spirit is like, once you've made a decision, don't look back. Keep going forward. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you, dear. Okay. Where am I? Angie. Do you believe how old the Rolling Stones are? Can you stand it? I can't stand it. Angie Gilliam. I think I've read for you. Angie. Robin tells me I'm amazing. Robin, you're amazing. Thank you, Robin. I think she was commenting on, Ruth, Tamara says, I've been tested for psychometry when we're in PI school. Private investigator? Oh, you're welcome. I have not read for Angie before. Thank you, Tamara, for joining the show tonight. Good. And you better put that psychometry to use because you're very good at it. Angie, I feel like I have somebody showing me your handprint. You know how when you were a kid you make a handprint in clay? That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like I painted it. And I feel like it's painted red. Why am I getting that? Okay. So I have a handprint here. So I don't know why I have that, but I'm going to share that with you. And I feel very male presence on the other side for you, Angie. I feel very male. I feel like fatherly, dad, granddad, fatherly figure. I also have a priest. Talking of fathers. Don't know why. I wonder why that is. Maybe that'll make sense to you. But I feel like this gentleman knew a priest, was friends with a priest. A priest influenced his life. Maybe went to Catholic school. Don't know. Laura Romero says, you are amazing. Well, so are you, Laura. Thank you very much. So, Angie, I have an older gentleman in spirit. I feel very dad, grandfather, and I feel like they have a friend that's a priest as well over there. It doesn't mean that maybe dad was Catholic or granddad was Catholic. It doesn't necessarily mean that. I feel they're on a first name basis and they're friendly. Could be you live near a Catholic church or something like that. And I also want to talk about a young lady in spirit. I want to talk about a young lady, and I would say young, teens, maybe. I feel like I have a young person over there that is familiar with you. Oh, so it's your father who's passed. Okay, Angie, good. Okay, let me go there. I also have this young girl. I'm going to say 15, 16. Angie, your dad. And he comes in and he says, he's saying to me, making up is hard to do. Remember that song? What was that song? Can't remember. Making up is hard. I can't. And it wouldn't be between boyfriend and girlfriend. It's between dad and you, Angie. I feel like I need to make up. I want to make up. So let me know if that resonates with you. I feel like that maybe there was something left unsaid, something he didn't get to do. I feel unfinished with him. I want to know that you are loved. And I also want to talk about a young boy. So I don't know if you have a young boy. Oh, hi, honey. H716. Hello. I'm going to have time for you tonight. How about that? Angie, dad keeps pointing to this young girl. Would you know a young girl that was about 15 or 16, maybe even 18, but young teens? Time. Okay. My youngest is 21. That's past. Someone that's past, Angie. I have your dad in the spirit world, and I have somebody young. Okay. So she doesn't recognize that. Okay, so I'm going to let that go. Okay, Dad, what else you got? I want to say to you, I feel as if I need to say something to you, Angie. Something left unsaid with your father. Oh, good, Tamara. Good. That is remote view. You're working on remote view there. Let's see what else. Let me see what Angie's father has to say. Now, I look at this man, I feel a hard-working man, and I'm wondering if I feel as if he feels his death was related to the industry or the type of work that he did. Would that make sense to you? I feel like I passed from something related to the industry I worked in. Okay. She says, I can't think of anything. Okay, that's all right. And I want to talk about, he's mentioning your boyfriends, like in high school. or around that age, younger. Talking about your boyfriends. He died from high blood pressure. Okay. So, from high blood, I guess she's saying pressure. And I would say, Shelby, that's enough right now. Cat's trying to terrorize me into feeding her. I can't feed you right now. High blood pressure, yeah. Yeah. Well, he felt it was job related. Is this a quiet kind of man, Angie? And I feel if he did get angry, his face would get red. So you can see he can raising his own blood pressure there. But I feel Angie, I want to say to you, I didn't get to finish saying what I was saying to you before I passed. So I don't know if that was an unexpected passing. He's very outgoing. Okay. I want to say that, so I got that wrong. I feel a quiet gentleman here. And I feel it's your dad, and unless he's just being quiet with me. But I feel very serious that there's something that left unsaid. Yes, that is true. Okay. Yes, that is true. Okay. Yes, it was. Okay. He felt it was job related. Okay. And I don't know if your parents dance, but I feel that he kind of liked to do that. I have some music going on in the background. And he's kidding me about your boyfriends. And I don't know why that is. He's sharing some memories with me. I feel a popularity. He says you were so pretty. And do you have two sisters, Angie? Oh, could be my father-in-law. Okay. Maybe I have both of them. Did you have two sisters, Angie? Do I have two other girls around you? I wonder why that is. And you had mentioned that you had a son. Do we have a son? Or you have a youngest is 21. Do you have a son? Yes, I do. Okay. So dad is watching out for your son. And I have somebody has a devil may care. I feel like devil may care attitude. So I don't know who that is. Oh, you have 5. Okay. 5 boys or 5 kids? Jeez. Wow, Angie. And somebody like pierogi. So I don't know, his dad or your father-in-law? Okay. So was one of them Polish or like pierogies or something of that nature? Something like that. So we'll see what Angie has to say. Angie. Okay. In any event, I feel as if there is something left undone. I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse. That's what he's saying to me. You have 5 boys and 1 girl. Okay. And it's your father. Okay. And did you have sisters, hon? Because I feel like there's 2 other girls. Oh, maybe she's saying 5 boys and 1 girl. No, she's saying she has 5 boys and 1 girl. Can you imagine? And that's your father. And I feel as if your father was something, what he's trying to say to me, I didn't get to finish what I was talking to you about. He says, remember what we talked about. Remember, and you have 2. Yes, you have 2 sisters. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to say hello to them as well. And he says, remember what we talked about. And he says, I know you're going to be okay. Okay. And I feel like he's talking about your first car as well. So let me get moving on and see if I have anybody else here that I missed. So I got Jill. I got Julie. I think I got all my super sticker people. I got Gigi, Laura, Kavita, Tamara. Super Sweet Cookie. Hi. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Sarah's Monday nights. Golden Sunshine Healing Hour. Oh, hi, Robin. Thank you. She loves my necklace. My necklace, yeah, my sister bought for me, my youngest sister, who's 77 now. She's going to love that I said that. She's the only one who watches my show. Bought this for me when I was about 16. So that's how long I've had that. Thank you very much for complimenting that. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, I got to get Ty as well. But let me get back up here. I got to get Kim. And I think I missed Kim last week. A couple of times I missed Kim. Let me see if I can find her. Can't find her. I know she's on here somewhere. Kim, let me give you a message, Kim. Kim. Bum, 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 bum. I feel karaoke with Kim. Kim, I'm singing to the radio as I'm driving. And I have a beautiful panther here for you, and I don't know why that is. I have a beautiful black panther here. I don't know if I've told you that before, but I feel it's here. Singing along, driving. And I have a gentleman in the seat beside you or behind you. I feel like he's behind you. I don't know if there's a room. There's seats behind you as you're driving. But I want to let you know you have company while you're driving. And you're welcome, Angie. And he is singing along. Yes, I'm going to have time, hon. He is singing along with you as you're driving along, Kim. Now, I have a lady in spirit, and I almost want to say like an aunt or not like parental, but I feel like someone who is an aunt, someone who's kind of funny, someone who's kind of quirky, someone who was kind of gaudy. Everybody's got an aunt like that, right? Or should have an aunt like that. That is fun, is funny, is a little bit off, not the norm. I don't mean off like here. I mean like, kind of wearing bright things and big jewelry, kind of, 60s kind of big earrings. Could be an aunt. She's mentioning your cousin. I want to talk about your cousin for some reason, Kim. Let me know, Kim. If you've been in contact, thanks. You didn't miss me last week. Thanks. Yes, I sing in the car often. If you have a cousin you've been thinking about or you're going to hook up with, because I have an older lady here who I feel like seeing somebody would wear these big earrings or plastic earrings, or her earrings always matched her outfit back in the day. I'm talking about, I don't know if she had breast cancer or something. But this lady's pretty sassy, and she's singing in. Do you listen to 80s, Kim? Are you listening to 70s, 80s? 70s would be Hotel California, right? Is that 70s or 80s? That's 70s. I feel like that. I feel like Eagles. Stuff I used to listen to, Kim. So I have someone sitting in the back. I have a gentleman in the back of the car and singing along with you. And I have this woman who wears kind of like gaudy kind of jewelry that she just looks smashing in. Feel very hip, very hippie, beatniky kind of feeling. Okay. On the road again. I'm with Willie Nelson on the road again. And I'm looking to put down roots, but I'm not quite sure yet. Okay. And I do feel more swimming for you, Kim. Probably my Aunt Margaret. And yes, 70s and 80s only. Good for you, Kim. That's what I like. Good for you. So the Aunt Margaret, God bless your cotton socks, girl. Nice to meet you. She is a doll. Whoops, I just messed that up. Okay. She's enjoying herself very much, Kim, in heaven. And she says, you just keep rocking on, girl, because you are fabulous. And she said, it's not time to put down roots yet. I think you're searching. But I want to say mountainous. I want to say red with you. And I want to say hot, kind of hotish. Like you'd have to go north to see snow or cold. Oh, you wear her ring for protection. Kim says she wears Aunt Margaret's ring for protection, and it's onyx. And maybe that's why she was flashing this jewelry at me. She didn't show me a ring, but she was flashing what she was wearing. And or my Aunt June, she sang with me when I was little. Okay, that could be. So I want to say your aunts are looking out for you, Kim. And when you find the right spot, you're going to know absolutely this is it. I have arrived. Okay, let me get to Ty. I think that's what she calls herself. AYH716. AY. And we went through the name the last time, and I cannot remember what she said. Sorry. For some reason I can't remember. Yes, you may have a reading, and I feel I have bamboo here. I feel like I'm talking about bamboo. I have bamboo in my backyard, but that I feel like the dried bamboo that you would use for, well, it has many purposes, bamboo. But I feel like I have a fence or something of it. I feel like it's on the wall or something. And I feel like somebody cooking. So I don't know if somebody had a restaurant of like Thai food or Indian or Asian or something. But I feel like this is very like stir fry, kind of like a lot of steam going on, and woo, and delish, very hot, like spicy. Some of it's very spicy. And I want to remind you how beautiful you are. I don't think you realize how beautiful you are, is what I'm getting. I have an older woman in spirit. I see a gentleman cooking. I thought it was a restaurant because it's a big, like, wok kind of thing, kind of frying pan, like you'd see in a Chinese restaurant. It's all kind of commotion going on. And so to me, it looked like a restaurant. Specialty foods. I'm getting specialty foods. And I have this older lady in spirit here who passed. She's talking about she passed. She suddenly went out of her body. So I don't know if she passed from a heart attack. I feel an energetic lady that passed, maybe a grandmother, and going about her business. And poof, she said, I was out of my body and over on the other side. But I am seeing this bamboo too. So I feel like I'm in an Asian country, I would say. When I look on the other side, and I'm being shown a golden pear. AY, I want to say to you, I am giving you a golden pear. You're welcome, Laura. This is especially for you. I don't know what it means, hon, but maybe you do. The golden pear. How beautiful. And this is for your future. This is for your future. And I also kind of get this impression, if I am you, I have a thing for butterflies. She's showing me a beautiful butterfly here. So I don't know if this is part of your decor, something that you like to wear, something. There's a beautiful purple butterfly here. It's like an indigo color. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know if this is a picture. I don't know what this is about, but I'm being shown this. So think back if you had somebody that did this kind of cooking, a restaurant or somebody that did this kind of stuff. If the bamboo means anything to you, I don't know what that means. Could be in a dish. I mean, I think you can eat bamboo too, but I see it more like along a wall or something, or a decor. And I also want to say to you, oh, I didn't get to Sarah. Shoot. I also want to say to you, this golden pear is for you. Sarah, I want to let you know, and then I would think I've got everybody on 1 minute. Sarah, I want to let you know your show is coming along great. I also feel you with jewelry too. Magnitude, that's the name of the jewelry. If you want to put that up, Tiffany. We have 1 minute. Sarah, I'm just going to say I feel very active with that. So I don't know if you're going to be a retailer for that. And I'm being told I am done. Oh, it has ended. Well, I gave you a message, hon. I hope that you watch the repeat and that you get it. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you join us next week and check out my website. I'm going to do some more predictions. And if you have time, please email me if a message touched you or you enjoy the show or any of the shows. If you want to talk about mine and give me a compliment or that I helped you in some way, psychicflowradio@gmail.com. And video chat is fine too. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
Share your appreciation to our show hosts by submitting a testimonial for your favorite Goldylocks Productions show.